Guess who's back? Back again.
Trent is back. And so is the Cadbury Caramilk. Hey, what's happening everyone? This is Trent here, bringing you a different sort of video, I know. And yeah, it's been a while since you've actually seen me. I've now got full-time work, essentially, so that's why you haven't seen me around in a while. And you get a special video today. Not of Couch Trent, not of Squeaky Chair Trent. You get Standing Trent. Are you not blessed? Anyway, I'm doing a little bit of a rant today because I want to and because I want to make content again. And today's video is based on the return of the Cadbury Caramilk. That's right. This illustrious chocolate has returned to store shelves in a permanent way. It no longer says special edition on it, which I didn't realize when I first got it, because if you don't recall, back when the Cadbury Caramilk first came out in Australia, I did eating review on it. I tried it out, I ate it, and I thought it was good. I didn't think it was anything to cry wolf about, but apparently Australia thought otherwise. Australia went batshit crazy for this chocolate. It went above and beyond what it's actually worth on eBay, and I have to admit I'm guilty of selling it for a higher price as well. In my food review, I sold a few blocks on eBay, and I linked it in the description, said I was going to sell it, and I didn't go too crazy. I mean, look, I think $10 is a lot for a block of chocolate, especially for something like this. People were selling it for excess of $20. So I decided, you know what, I'll sell it for $8 and like $1.50 shipping. And I had about 5 blocks on hand. They sold within 3 hours of my video releasing. And maybe that's not even because of the video. It could be just because of the fucking fact that the Caramilk was so hyped then that everyone was looking on eBay for it because they couldn't find it in stores anymore. Which is hectic. And also back then they also had the issue with plastic getting in the chocolate, so half of them had to be recalled, or at least a whole heap of them had to be recalled. So yeah, the Caramilk is just, it exploded back then. I sold a few and I kind of felt bad about it, but I was kind of strapped for cash at the time, so it kind of helped me. I used the cash probably not wisely, I don't remember. But yeah, I sold it for a huge amount, and then it went away. And then the change.org was started. I don't know how many signatures is on that. I'll flash it up on the screen. But the one thing that always confused me is when the Caramilk went out of stock, and then people were encouraging it to come back. It did come back, but in a different form. Because Caramilk, if you didn't know, if you've forgotten somehow, a golden blend of caramelized white chocolate. Did you know that about 6 months or maybe a year or some time span, kind of short after the Caramilk was released, that Nestle released Kit Kat Gold. Kit Kat Gold was essentially the normal Kit Kat block you're used to, but with caramelized white chocolate. Yep. And no one seemed to go batshit crazy over this one, not as I recall, not to the same level at least as the Caramilk. But yeah, it tasted essentially the same, at least to me. It tasted like caramelized white chocolate with the wafer and shit in there like a Kit Kat normally has. So I thought, well, is this going to be the next big thing? And it never was. And then after a few months, Kit Kat realized this shit's selling well, we're going to make it a permanent part of our produce as well. So maybe there was high demand, it's just I wasn't there for it, I don't know. But apparently it sold well enough to make it a permanent part of their range. And then about a month ago, there was rumours of the Caramilk returning. And then I fell into the hype, didn't I? Of course I did, because I thought I could make a quick buck. I fell into the hype. Now, one thing I do have to point out is that the Caramilk was announced to release on either the 1st of October or the 2nd of October. I found it on the 1st of October in a Woolworths, and it was on special. However, I fell into the hype fairly easily thanks to On The Run. You know, On The Run, it's the really overpriced petrol service that also have coffee that makes you shit diarrhea. So On The Run, they announced on the 28th of September. You asked, we delivered. Special edition Cadbury Caramilk hitting On The Run stores from today, getting quick. Now, this conflicted me. I thought that the Cadbury Caramilk, because it said there special edition, that it was returning as a special edition block. That's why I went ahead and bought a few when I had the chance, and I thought I could be a greedy shit and perhaps give some away as gifts, perhaps sell some and make a few extra bucks. I feel bad about that now, trust me. It's only been a few days, but I realized looking back then that's a bit selfish. But not only that, they lied. They straight up lied, and I know they did because I've worked in retail before. When you put out an item on the shelves, you have a little barcode label for it with the prices on it as well, just so people like staff know where to restock it. I travel around Adelaide quite a bit now for my work, and I visit on the run either for fuel before it got really overpriced because it's ridiculous. And I checked the shelves of every on the run I went to. They're all different on the runs, and not a single place had the Cadbury Caramilk. And so I think that's straight up lied. And I still haven't seen any, and I've seen some at the Woolworths. That's where I got them. However, I noticed the distinct lack of a special edition label, and yeah, that's when I came to the realization that this is now going to be a permanent fixture. But also, on top of that, I decided to ask Cadbury themselves. Back when Cadbury released the infamous and the amazing Cadbury Vegemite, did everyone forget about that? I'm sure they did. About a year later, I decided to ask, because I actually quite enjoyed the Cadbury Vegemite, I decided to ask, will the chocolate be returning? And they actually responded on their Facebook page saying we don't plan to at the minute. So with that knowledge in mind, I decided to ask, hi, is the Cadbury Caramilk returning full time? Or is it a special edition thing and I don't know about it? Like I basically just said, is it special edition or is it back permanently? They half answered the question essentially. What they said was, you don't need to worry about running out of Caramilk this time, Trent. So they basically answered the question in a roundabout way. So yeah, no need to worry about running out of Caramilk because it's probably back for full time. I mean, it's good. Nothing like, it's not amazing. I can definitely see it outselling the normal dairy milk chocolate. However, they released it at the exact same time I joined a fucking gym. Cadbury know how to fuck up my life, don't they? You just want to make things difficult for me, Cadbury, don't you? Yeah, you do. You just want to make things really difficult for me because you know I got a problem with eating. And no one else knows this. I do. I have a problem with compulsive eating, and it's not a good thing. I've basically got everything else in my life sorted right now because I've got a good routine going. I've got work, gym, and I'm really happy with it, and I'm getting back into writing and making content. But my problem is, I eat shit food. Like that. So the point I'm getting at with this is that I bought a few blocks from Woolworths thinking they were special editions, looking to resell them later on, or give them to friends and family for Christmas or something, because these don't run out. These don't go out of date till like October next year, 2020. But instead, so I don't have to wait around with it and probably get tempted to eat it, like that one. Fuck. I've decided that I'm going to do a giveaway of a few blocks of Cadbury Caramilk. All you got to do to be part of the giveaway is just subscribe to my channel, comment underneath this video, and if I choose you, I'll find some method of contacting you and getting your address. I don't normally use the message. I don't think YouTube messages, does it exist anymore? I think I got rid of it. Either way, so yeah, to enter the competition, just subscribe and comment underneath this video saying you want one, and I'll send you one if I choose you, and I will not be tempted to eat the chocolate then, because I need to worry about my health, but I'm bad at worrying about my health. I've only just joined a gym because I thought, you know, I haven't worked out in a while, I need to work out. And I've actually got consistent money coming in. So I thought, fuck it, gym. But yeah, my problem is still I eat not well. I try to make wraps. I try to prepare ahead of time. But I'm a big boy. I eat a lot more than I should. So I'm going to take that into consideration and not eat as much anymore. Chocolate at least. Not eat as much crap. Anyway, ignoring my personal problems, thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you like the new setup and the new design. I've now got my own camera, tripod, and microphone, and I'm looking to create a bit more content all around. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a good one.